it's first gear. So we're at the compound today, and they just got a decent amount of rain, which I'm pretty excited about. Water's actually flowing. So much better on the suspension. It's a little slow with the gear reduction on pavement, but in trails it's geared perfect. 35% on 32s. That's the thing I really like about the 2015, 2016 is that I have a wide ratio transmission. So I have the same fifth gear, but I have a much lower first gear. When you have a little tiny motor, wide ratio is key. Lets you do a wider variety of things. Oh, that is fun. Alright, so hitting the first hole since the gear reduction in the locker. It wasn't bad. I'm sure this one will be significantly worse. Pretty hard bottom, it's been so dry. Man, being able to hit stuff in second gear is nice. This thing is so, underpowered, you have to shift it a lot. Third gear, what? No way. Yes, second gear feels, let's see how she climbs. This is a pretty good little step up here. Oh wow, that front locker, dude. This is where you can really appreciate how much more suspension flex this thing has. Richard! Oh, the locker works good. I was trying to take that out of 45 because I knew it was going to drop off, but once it pivoted, yeah, there's nothing you can do. Let's see if we can back down without flipping over. All right. With my lift kit, it still doesn't have as much down travel as a lot of other bigger side-by-sides. All right, so Tim in the swamp run, we both have winches. He's got 29.5 Outlaw 2s, actually 30 Outlaw 2s, correction, the new Outlaw 2 size. And I've got 32 Aztecs, which at 5 PSI measure about the same height as his tires. Those things are tall, these things are short. Man, I am loving my gearing though. This is why I'm out of my light bar beneath the roof, by the way. Excellent. Four-wheel drive engaged. The water's cold, it feels good. Oh, whipped in the face by a muddy branch. Oh, it's getting nasty already. Those outlaws will crawl right through it though. Not a super side-by-side friendly trail. Oh yeah, not a problem. Plenty of traction so far from the 32 Aztecs. Just squeeze on through. Man, I haven't got high centered yet. That's pretty outstanding. The steering isn't that bad. I don't have power steering, I have a locker, but I don't have portals, so that means I'm still nice and narrow, and I have factory steering geometry, so it feels okay. I got a little deep, kind of hit it from the side. I gotta stay out of his ruts because he has crazy ground clearance. That thing has a 2-inch lift and the raked arms. Paddling along. Oh, I might struggle there. He's spinning. Man, those outlaws just don't stop pulling. I'm gonna try to go into it and then. All right, so we're doing a turnaround already. Richard's Polaris is misfiring as soon as it got kind of deep, which it did before, and we fixed it by dielectricing the spark plug boots. Yeah, steering in reverse is hard. Yeah, that locker does make doing a U-turn a lot harder, because I needed four-wheel drive there, and it makes it almost impossible to steer. It's a nasty little run though. What a cool trail. I need to bring a chainsaw next time though. I always find myself on these really nasty tiny trails because, well, that's where no one else goes. So that's where the good mud is. Alright, so we're already having technical difficulties. Richard has got some sputtering going on and my winch quit working. I think I figured out what's going on though. I mounted it similar to this plastic piece and maybe it's vibrating a little bit because it already loosened up one of the wires. Now it could just be that I just installed it, the bin is pushing on the wire slightly. So I'm gonna go ahead and snug down all these wires. This nut right here felt very loose, oh yeah. So I know I torqued this down pretty decent, but that's why you bring tools. So torque all these down and then we'll go from there and see if we have any more issues. All right, so I'm pretty sure what caused all that issue was these wires bouncing around. So I got them all snugged down. Now I'm actually gonna put a zip tie to kind of hold the wires against the rack. Hopefully that'll keep us from having any further issues. All right, so getting cocky now. I'm now driving everywhere in two-wheel drive, second gear. It's got so much clearance now, and it's geared so nice. That's the way to go, because first gear is almost too low. The problem is I'm trying to keep up with that thing who has, like, you know, 3 times the horsepower. We probably weigh about the same though. Excellent, excellent. Now we're getting deep. I'm still in two-wheel drive. I'm gonna go to four-wheel drive just to keep up with him better. That's second gear. The swamp run actually goes around here by the canal, so we're kind of in the middle of it. Ooh, a caterpillar was on my neck. Interesting. Oh! That's a hole. You got it, you got it. Now well, it's full. That's pretty impressive with the passenger. Alrighty. So he cleaned it out for me, but we'll see how this goes. I don't think this is going to be very successful. To try out the winch though, that would be nice. Try to bite off the side a little bit. For me. It does help that Richard's going first and cleaning everything out for me though. It's one of the few times I don't have to go first if I was Richard. Some outlaws eat. That's an impressive amount of torque for a stock machine. Oh my goodness. No way! Just give it a little push, it's right there. That same thing, but I'm gonna try to not end up in the same rut. Dude, this thing is pretty effective. That front locker is something else. Totally transformed its capability. Fender just hit the clay bank right there. Not in the beer! So what I like to do in a situation like that is I actually will steer into the bank. So I'm gonna say that and be all cocky, then get stuck. But so I'll come up into here and I'll ride my tire up against the bank, steer towards it, so I don't lean over as far, and then you can build traction off that bank. Oh, that worked quite nicely. Yeah, with the lift kit, I don't need four-wheel drive nearly as often, which is great because I can keep it in two-wheel drive where it steers easy and has a little more speed. Yeah, so I kind of buried it in this one in two-wheel drive like a jackass. Pretty sure I would not have made it through in four-wheel drive. because the bottom of it looks like this in my floorboards. So yeah, it's pretty nasty. Oh, that's a nasty one. Yeah, there's no way I was making it through that even in four-wheel drive. Look at the mud in the floorboard. Oh. Yeah, the compound has some nasty.
Sorry, I might have to pull this out.
Oh, it's okay. I wasn't paying attention.
Oh, no.
I forgot you had this extension on there. It's fine. Yeah, just we always bury everything in. Might as well. There's a good tree right there. Yeah. I got a doubler too. Well, it's pulling off 4 tires. Can you pull that black thing back? The sleeve? Yeah. Yep. Plenty of torque.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, dude, I mean, like, the whole diff is just, it's sitting in concrete now. the whole engine is just, this thing's got to weigh 1,000 pounds more. I found another concrete hole. Let's see if I can work my way out of this one. Probably not. Bottomless pit. Well, your shift's working well though. Let's try that one more time. That was getting kind of good. I think I broke an axle. It's like chest deep and it's just like this down here. It's just soup.
Damn, I can't believe that.
Of course, these are stock axles. That one is an original stock axle. So it's got 4,000 miles on it. I'm gonna put a full set of demons on this thing. Just wanted to see how the stock axles would hang, but I was in reverse and this hole is soupy. And at the very bottom of it, it has some shell. So I grabbed that shell and popped the axle. Oh yeah. That mud made it up to the radiator. It's just slowly dripping out of my floorboard. Nah, you got cobras. Look at that flex. Oh yeah. All right, got the snorkel extension installed. Science. It's floating. Yeah. Why is it floating? Look at the seats floated out. All right, we got rid of that flotation. Now we can keep going.